Welcome in 1998 MLB project. I am playing out every single game, and we are done with day one, opening day. Let's take a look at what happened and compare it to what happened back in 1998. So, real quick, as I go ahead and take a look over here, um, the first thing is the Diamondbacks and the Rays both opened their seasons up in 98. So the Rockies win 9-4 in our replay. Vinny Castilla homers there. So the Diamondbacks looking for the first win, and the Rays get their first win behind Wilson Alvarez. So in real life, in real life, the Rockies beat the Diamondbacks, like in our replay, and the Tigers, who are not a very good team, blasted the Rays. So the Rays get their first win in our replay on opening day, unlike it did there. Storylines in 98. Besides the two new franchise teams, the Mets and the Phillies in real life had the longest opening day with a 14-inning game in which the Mets won 1-0. Pinch hitter Alberto Castillo singled, killing shuts out the Mets for 8 innings on 2 hits, striking out 9, gets the loss. In our game, well, it was similar. The Mets won 2-0. And the story of this game is on the channel. Check it out. Bobby Jones took a no-hitter in the ninth inning. He was 1 out away from the no-no. Gave up a single. I believe he gave a single up to, I already forgot who he gave the single to. He gave the single up to, let's go to the ninth real quick. I played the game the other day. I already forgot what happened. To Doug Glanville. So Glanville broke it up, and it was one of those plays too. Check it out. I rolled the dice. So Glanville broke it up. The Phillies then threatened, and Kirk Wendell had to come to the game and take care of business. So that was a pretty cool game along those things there. Um, the Reds, shortstop Pokey Reese in real life now was starting in place of Barry Larkin, who was in the DL. He commits 4 errors on his first 3 chances in the field as the Reds lose the opener 10-2 to the Padres. So in our game, the Padres win 6-5. Ken Kennedy gives his homers. I think Pokey made an error. Let's take a look real quick. Pokey's numbers are not great defensively. Did he make an error is the question. He did not. It was Jeff Shaw made the error. So one change there, but the Padres win like they did in real life in that one. Let's see what else happened on 1998. Marlins catcher Charles Johnson, who had not committed an error in 172 consecutive games, is charged with a 1-out. Is charged with a wild throw in the first inning of Florida's opening day 11-6 victory over the Cubs. So here the Marlins win as well, 8-7. The story here: Sammy Sosa hits his first home run of the season. Of course, 61, the magic number, 98 home run race. He gets his first one there. I don't think Charles Johnson made an error today. Let's take a look if he did. He went 0 for 4. No error on Charles Johnson there in that one. Let's go through other headlines of the day. The Milwaukee Brewers, and of course, the Marlins also going to fire sale next 10 days. We'll see. Lose their next 10 games as they go into fire sale. We'll kind of watch that progress as well. Brewers played their first National League game and played the Braves. And let's see, they lose to the Braves 2-1. We had this game on the channel. It was our first game that we played on the channel. So check that one out. Braves won 12-4 in that one. Chipper Jones goes deep twice. Klesko homers. Maddox was pretty sharp. He gave some runs late there and make his ERA go up a little bit, but 12-4, the Braves win easily in that one. Other storylines for the day. I think that's it for storylines. I think that is it. So just in terms of scores, let's go through. Royals beat the Orioles 4-1 in real life, and then they lose in our game 6-4. Orioles get the win there. In real life, what happens here? The Giants won 9-4 in real life, and they lose 6-4 in the replay. What else here? Phillies and Mets did. Indians win 10-9 over the Mariners in real life. Um, they lose 15-2 here. So a slugfest. The Mariners' offense is loaded, and Randy Johnson. The Indians' offense is loaded too, but Randy Johnson was just too good. He struck out 12 there in that one to get that going. What else? What else? Dodgers and Cardinals. Cardinals won 6-0 in real life, and they win 6-0 in our game. How about that? We have a match. 6-0, 6-0. McGuire does not homer in our game. I don't think he homered in this game either. Let's take a quick peek as I look up real life box score here. And McGuire did homer in real life. So McGuire homered in real life. So he's got one in real life, none in our replay. And let me go check and see if Sosa homered in real life. He homered in our game for sure, and he did not homer here. So a little reverse. McGuire homered in real life, not in our replay, and so forth on that one. The White Sox win in real life 9-2 over the Rangers. And in R1, they win 6-4 with the Rangers. So that's pretty much it. So let's go look at the big story of the day real quick. Randy Johnson struck out 12. I mean, the big story really is Bobby Jones, one out away from no hitter. They played it up in the video I showed you guys, but not much of a headline there. Lance Johnson with the play of the day with a base loaded 2 out um, single. And he drives in 2 runs, and the Cubs win that game 5-4. So a good one by the Cubbies there. So that's kind of day one in the books. Day one in the books. So day two, let's look ahead real quick. To day two, and you got a bunch of teams who are still opening up their season. So the only roster move is Mike Kelly of the Rays is removed from the roster. So we have the Yankees opening up their season, and we have the Red Sox with Page opening his season up. Roger Clemens on the hill for the Blue Jays, they open their season up, and Pittsburgh and Montreal open their season up. So we've got only 11 games, back-to-back 11-day games. 11, yeah, a game, yeah. So 15's the most. That's all 30 teams playing. And so on the channel, I'm going to have the first game I'm going to play for April 1st will be Pedro Martinez taking the hill for the Red Sox against the A's. And of course, that is Pedro's first game in a Red Sox uniform. He'll face Tom Candiotti out at the Coliseum. We'll have that game on the channel right there. And there a lot of good games to choose from. Yankees, Anaheim's a good game. Clemens against Tewksbury is a good game. We'll get to those later on. But Pedro, his first start as a Red Sox, you got to have that in the channel. So that's it. So day one in the books. Day one in the books. That's 11 games played. And let me take a look real quick at the where we stand in the project. So 2,430 games in 181 days. So we're down 11. So 2,419 games to go and 180 days to go as we knock off one day on the schedule. So that's what we're doing right now. So thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, have a good day.